Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving! Hope you guys are having a great day. We are just celebrating my husband, daughter, and I, and turkey's in. It smells delicious. We're just having basics, just Thanksgiving. Turkey, stuffing, actually having my son's favorite thing in the world, which makes me very emotional today, but he loves the yams with like kind of made like mashed potatoes with the marshmallows on top. It's like his favorite thing in the world. Making that and mashed potatoes and corn, and we have our pies and don't know what else. I can't. I think that's me basically it. I don't think anything much more than that. It's only us three. We usually go to my family's, but this year we're staying here. So I hope you all have a great day, whether you have small Thanksgiving like us and watch movies all day, or you have a big family like my husband's family is in Pittsburgh, and they have humongous Thanksgivings with so many people, and it's too bad they're 6-7 hours away. Can't just hop in the car and go down there. So I hope you all have a great day. Now, I really quickly want to say, if you guys remember the Christmas papers that I showed that I bought at AC Moore for our Christmas painting that we're doing. Remember I showed like a few of like 3 or 4 Christmas papers that I had bought. A lot of people had written me, and they, of course, I do this for a lot of people who are ill and whatnot and can't leave the house. So what I did was I scanned all of the papers that I could. The shiny ones I can't scan in because the reflection off of it makes it funky. But there's like the Santa Claus one, the tree one, the snowman one, and maybe 1 or 2 other ones. And so if you need scrapbook paper to join along in with our next mixed media project for Christmas, or you just need, you want to make cards or do your own thing or whatever, and would like a few papers, I will email them to you. So you can contact me at knittingandthings@netzero.com or here on YouTube, and just leave me your email address and I will email them to you. And then all you have to do is print them out. I highly suggest you print them out on cardstock because you have a better chance of them not smearing. However, it is not a necessity. You can just print them out on your regular printer paper and just be a little cautious. Use glue stick, or just try to put the glue on the back as much as you can. If it smears a little bit, it adds to the mixed media. It's not a big deal. But and then you don't have to go out and buy papers, because a lot of people want to do this and they just don't have the ability to go out and pick a few papers, and you only need a few. I'm also going to show how to make a few things that you can make at home with scrap papers and whatnot, or even printer paper itself, to add to this. So it's not going to cost a lot of money. It's going to be very recyclable and fun to do. So you don't have to worry like, oh, I can't do it because we're going to have, we're going to do ways. I'm going to add all kinds of different ways to do this. Remember, like I said before, you can use not only acrylic paints, you can use crayons, you can use markers, you can use colored pencils, watercolor pencils, whatever you have, watercolor paints, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. The point is doing it. And that's my whole thing, and everything that I do on here is, the point is do it. Do it with whatever you have. We all don't have money to go out and buy certain things, and sometimes, like you're sitting at home, some day people have a 4-day holiday. Sometimes, like I said, people are stuck at home, people are sick, people are ill, and you want to do something fun. You want to do something that's creative, and that's what I'm here for. And so, like I said, it doesn't matter if you do this all in crayon. It doesn't matter if you do it all in marker, in colored pencil. It doesn't matter. You're going to hear my husband and daughter in the background. They're starting to clean out there. And we have as you know, we adopted the last 2 kittens that we had fostered, which we've never adopted kittens. They are 2 of the most different cats I've ever done. Alice, the little girl, is jumping in the bleach water. She's trying to get into the oven. She is just a maniac, and they're out there screaming at her because she's trying to get a bath in the Clorox bleach water. Anyway, okay, on to the next thing. This is a face. Durr, right? Okay, Cal. How much, sage did you smoke this morning? this is just a face that I drew. I get so many requests from people to if I could send them a face, okay? And so this is a face that I drew, and I had made several copies of it. And you can see all my mistakes that I went over and did and changed the eyes and all this I drew a while ago. And a few people have asked me to send it to them. So I also scanned this in today too to send to people. So if you only want the face because you're unsure of your faces, not tried a face, or want to play around and draw and use this as your template, or print this out 20 times and learn, practice your shading or your coloring, or tweak it to make it yours a little bit, whatever, just let me know. I don't want the holiday papers, but I'll take the face, or I want the holiday papers and the face, whatever. And this is something, that you can just play around with and practice and draw and do. And, they're fun. It's easy. And we'll be doing these coming up in the new year. But a lot of people get so freaked out about doing faces, and it really is easy. You do have to take your time. It's not a 5-minute process, really. At least I don't find. But my brain works slow. I got fibro fog. My hands don't work when I want them to, and everything. This, you can tell I used a ruler to make sure everything's right on and did it, the proper way, rather than trying to teach you on here, which I will do better when we get to this again. But, to make it more proportioned. So I'm going through all my stuff, cleaning up and straightening up and organizing. And I, thought, well, if I'm scanning the other things in, I might as well scan this in. And anybody who's interested, if not, hey, it's no big deal. Giving you the option. So just let me know. Like I said, email me, hit me up on YouTube. I'll gladly send you the papers and the face, and you can go to town and have a blast. So something else I want to show you. I bought these at Michael's, I believe. It's Winsor Newton. And they are watercolors. And they're in these little tubs. And this goes, I'm so like, today. What a day. This is really cute because it comes with, you put it in, you take this cup out, right? And you push it in like that, and it becomes your water cup. So you put your water in here. It's a travel one. It's way less expensive. They're very good and bright watercolors. I don't use them that often because they're not, I used a coupon. The cool thing is these little palettes are replaceable. Not only can you buy the Winsor Newton, but you can buy tube watercolors. The ones that come in the squeeze tube. I just lost my train of thought. And you can, when these tubes are empty, you just squeeze in, and then you constantly have your watercolor. So it's pretty cool. And it comes with like a little brush. So it's like a travel kind of thing. So if you want to use it, you put your little bit of water in there, you're in bed, you're doing your thing, and, or sitting and you want like a little better of a watercolor. I think Crayola and all those other watercolors are fine, but these are just the Winsor Newton travel pack. I think I got this on sale for, well, I used a coupon, maybe $8.99, $9.99. I think I would have to look it up. I got them a long time ago, but it's really cool. And it's just like this little, and it can go anywhere with you. But the only thing, like I said, these little, now the more you use them, the more they'll stay in. Like I said, I'm one of them people, like I went through a period where we had a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of money, because I don't think anybody ever has a lot of money, we were doing very, very well. My husband's business was doing, he's a writer, and his business was just beyond belief well. And we had a lot of money coming in. And that's when I got, and I still buy Golden or Liquitex with a coupon for certain products that I love matte medium and stuff like that. But so I would go and I still use a coupon and make sure I was doing it cheap, but I would buy better, like Winsor Newton rather than Crayola. However, then my son passed and the economy changed and so on and so forth. And life just, I went on SSI. So I wasn't able to work anymore. And blah, blah, the whole story. And money got tight. And then I decided, well, shit, I'm going to figure out how to make my own stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I do what I do, because I want to figure out what we can do at home with products that we have at home to make stuff that we don't have to go out and spend $20 or whatever. However, like I said, I use my Crayola watercolors. I use all that kind of stuff. These are really good. They're very bright and very colorful. So are these. I love these. The ones that come in the Untwist. I gave the link for them. They are the KOH-I-NOOR, and I put the link. I think they're like $7.99, and you get all these great. Yeah, if my hands worked, you get all these great colors, and you can't beat this. And not only is this packable, also these last a long time too. So I mean, these are fantastic too. So if you have a few extra money, dollars, or somebody saying, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And you love watercolors, this is something I suggest to you. Also, I want to tell you that Michaels is having their Craft Smart Paint 2 for $1. So get your butt to Michaels and buy your Roy G. Biv black and white. And that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, and white. And you can mix all those colors into different colors. You have all your acrylic paints. You'll have them for like $5, if not less. And you can't beat it. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Anybody who wants to start with acrylic paint and doesn't have any and can't afford it, that is a rock on price. I'm going to try to get to Michael's at some point this weekend and might pick them up and do a giveaway. Not sure. I think Joann's is having clay sales on every brand. So that's another thing to get out there to do. So I hope y'all have a great holiday and relax. And I think that's all. I could sit here and talk forever, but I think that's all I'm going to bore you with today. So be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And just hit me up. Let me know if you want the Christmas scrapbook paper or the face, and I will gladly send it to you. And then when we do get on to doing the face, where I actually get out my ruler and do it correctly and not try to be in a hurry, you will have an idea. And if you want to do paintings and do this face on there, and practice your shading and your watercolor. I did a picture of, what did I do with it? So this is what happens to me. I put everything, I'm in the middle of cleaning. I can't show it to you right now, but I did a picture. Let me just see if this is it. Yeah, here's the poor pathetic soul. I've been practicing doing faces in watercolor, pure straight watercolor. And as you can tell, this is watercolor. And the eyes are way off, as Kelly does, because Kelly did not measure until after, when I was practically done. And I was like, all right, this is the second one I've done in watercolor, and I'm learning from my mistakes because I want to teach you guys how to paint. And, a lot of you can either only afford watercolor, the Crayolas, or the watercolor pencils, or, just as something different. So I want to kind of teach you how to do this, So this is my second one. I've never done it just all in watercolor. But after I was done, I was like, did you check the eyes to see if they, and as you can tell, the eyes do not match, which is so important, because if I would have just checked it, then her eye would have been down here and they would have been even Steven. But of course they weren't. But more importantly to me, it was getting the shading and what colors we're going to use to do that and get that. So that's going to be something we're going to do next year. If anybody's interested, just let me know down below if you'd like to learn how to paint a face in watercolor. And learning how to draw a face is so simple, and I mean, I just did a little stinky little nose there. And if you don't want to do a nose, you can just do a little, little half circle. So, I want to teach people how to paint in watercolor too in the faces. And so I'm practicing and trying to get there. She looks like she's a little too dark. I should have mixed a little bit more white in there in the highlights, but I'm not that disappointed. I mean, I'm getting there. The hair is a challenge. What I did was I did the lines, not thinking that I should have just colored the hair in. Do you know what I mean? Regardless, but that's kind of what I was doing. Oh, I wanted to show one more thing. Wait. Let me see if I can find it, though. I have so much because I'm going through all my stuff and I'm finding all these things I want to show you guys and share with you guys and do giveaways for you guys. This is a book. It's just a regular book. I told you at the dollar store you guys can get, which is where I do most of my work out of. This was my horror book. We did a creepy book exchange with 5 people. So I made this like creepy cover of a book. It's one of my favorite artists, actually, Alphonse Mucha. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but I love him. I have like posters and stuff with his. But let me just show you. This was the one I did. It's supposed to be creepy, and it's the words lost over here, because that's usually how I feel. Which is bizarre. But yes, I did this. This is from 2011. Maybe? Yeah, 2011. And this is just a book. So we're in the new year. I have all these ideas, and I thought it would be fun to, like I said, everybody to get a book from the library. I mean, from the dollar store, a cheap one. I have one over there. I'm not going to get into now because we'll talk about it later. But it's like How to Save Your Marriage, and I bought it from the dollar store for $1. And I swear, when I was checking out, the lady's like looking at me and my husband, like, I'm like, please, I'm gonna rip this motherfucker apart and put pages in it. So anyway, so what we did was we glued 2 pieces of paper together, like I've told you. And as you can see, I think this might even be 3. And to make it sturdier, and then, did the thing. And then you got to pick. And then there's people. Some really cool. A lot of people just cut out. These are just pictures that somebody cut out. They're not even drawings. I don't care. I think whatever way you do things is the way. I'm not like somebody who's a stickler on, But I love creepy. I mean, the creepier, the better. And what we did was we only chose 5, I think 4 or 5 partners. And, or whatever, how many that was. One was mine and then the other one. So it might have been 4 partners altogether. But because I've done circle journals before where we've done journals and we've had 20 people in them. So you send up, you do a page, you have a week to do it, you send it to somebody else, and it turned out to be like the biggest clusterfuck ever. So, I love doing them, but they have to be organized in a way that they are small, in small groups. So that's about it. I'm done blabbing. I should go maybe help clean. Ugh, worst thing in the world. I hate cleaning. But that is it. Leave me a like if you like me talking and, us blabbing and talking about ideas, and let me know if any of these ideas strike you. I do have a lot of ideas coming up, and I'll ask for your opinions and what you guys want the most. And I'm always here. I appreciate waking up to all you guys' messages. I woke up to several today that just, I didn't even get to write back to the ones from yesterday that I got. I got such beautiful ones yesterday. I've been having a very emotional, I don't know. It's been a while, and this week's really bad because, like I've said 3 years ago, this was our last Thanksgiving with our son we had here. And December 10th, I'm not looking forward to. And holidays don't mean the same to me. So just want to thank you guys for your lovely words and support. And just thank you guys. And if I can repay you by scanning in, scrapbook paper to help you guys out, or giving away prizes or whatever, I will do whatever I can. I wish I could win the lottery and help y'all out. Y'all help me out every day. So I'm very blessed, and I thank you guys for all of your messages, all your comments, um, all your emails. And if I haven't gotten back to you yet, please don't hate me. Gmail and Google and YouTube are just, I don't even get half of them half the time until a week later. So thank you guys so much. I'm almost at 1,200 people. I can't believe it. And every day I just grow and grow, and I'm just so blessed. So thank you guys so much. You guys are what I'm thankful for this year, and my husband and my daughter and my animals. And thank you guys. So I hope you guys have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.